My boy.
It's been a interesting week.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I got you a gift. There you go.
Yeah.
Get on your influencer Eddie type stuff. You
This
feel me?
nigga. I'm gonna need you to
Oh,
not.
oh, hey, I meant to tell you, my boy, you did good on that live, young man. I feel you did good.
Appreciate you,
Oh
man.
yeah. But no, so that was a lot, man.
It was fun. It was
Nice,
fun.
nice.
Um, it was me, Troll, and his homeboy. Was it Priority Kicks?
Yeah, Soul Priority.
That Soul
Yeah, yeah,
Priority.
yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out to him, by the way.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Definitely
then
some cool people.
I can't remember Cat's name. The other one.
I know who you're talking about. I forget his name too, though.
But he was on there for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Him and one of his homeboys.
Mm-hmm.
We was on there going crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah. I definitely got to link up with them. But no, some cool people, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Other than that, man, how's the week been for you?
Oh man, busy.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, it's been trying to get my appetite back normal.
That training getting to you, isn't it?
Oh, I did a cut. It was the week that you left.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Cut the guy down to 85.
Ooh.
And I was just like, okay, feel good though.
Oh, that's good.
I was because I was a little lighter than last time, so it wasn't too much of a cut. I mean, I was walking around at fuck, was it like, I think it was what, two even.
Okay.
And it's like a couple of weeks. Well, it was about a week and a half or so before I did the cut. I had gotten down into the 90s, and I mean, it wasn't really too bad of a cut.
Yeah,
I was like,
I feel it.
I
definitely need to go on one myself,
bro. I looked in the mirror, like I took a picture the day I was like what was I 183? It was like 183.8 or something like that. Might as well say 184. And I was like, damn. I was like, I could see my abs. I was like, shit. I might have to walk around at this. Shit, if I could fucking walk around at 85, I might start fighting at 70 again.
Ew. No, it's funny. I stopped by Smokey's garage. To be honest, we're talking. His girl was like, "So when y'all doing this sparring session?" I'm
Yeah,
like,
when is that happening?
for one, he needs his shoulder to heal up a little bit more, and then we were talking like, so we gonna have to go at like a catch weight. So what you trying to do? He's like, 175. I'm like, dang, trying to kill me, dog. And then I'm like, but I might have an advantage at that point.
Why is that?
Because I'm gonna still be bigger than him. So, but no, I mean, hey, look, I'm down. Hey, look,
What does he walk around at?
he said he's roughly at like 200 right now. The problem is I'm at like 230 right now. So like,
y'all need to do that catch weight. Fuck that, do the catch weight at 200.
Hey, look,
he ain't got to cut no weight.
Hey, look, he's like, he tells me, this ain't gonna be a fair fight, right? I'm like, yeah, but at least with the weight, I got a 5% chance.
Why wouldn't it be fair?
Because I have no training whatsoever.
Oh,
I just watch a lot of MMA, so I understand a lot more than the average person. Hey, look, hey, Austin, when you heal up, we gonna get it.
What kind of training do he get?
I
know you said that he used to wrestle.
Yeah, I think he did Taekwondo too.
Unless he was like a high level Taekwondo, they don't really do a whole lot.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, though, me and him kind of got a little smart match wrestling, and I didn't realize how strong he was.
Plus, that nigga Taekwondo, he don't look like he very flexible.
Oh, he proved me wrong. He proved me wrong.
Oh, he's flexible?
Oh, yeah, surprisingly, for how old he actually is.
He might be able to throw some head kicks then.
Hey, look, I can throw some too, though.
Yo, you can throw a head kick?
I got a spinning back heel in me. That's about it. And so, speaking of MMA, it is a shame that this 299 card is better than 300.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm like, bro.
300 is supposed to be like this monumental milestone.
Exactly. They're talking about there's supposed to be a big main event for it, but they haven't announced it yet.
They trying to get
McGregor Diaz. I saw that.
Well, not that. They're talking about doing your boy Izzy and Drickus. They trying to get that done.
Drickus gonna be ready in time.
Well, I mean, 300 is what?
At least like 2 months, right?
Yeah, I think it's in.
Okay, yeah, he should be good.
Like May, I think.
Yeah,
because I mean, this month is what,
February. So
297.
Yeah, I think he can make it in time.
I think so. Yeah, he got a couple months. Like, I think he'll be all right.
Problem is, though,
I don't know if Izzy is gonna be ready because that nigga was on some other shit. So it's like I don't know if he gonna be ready to fight. Because he was talking about he won't gonna come back and fight for like 2 years. He said he was coming back in like 2027 or some shit. So I don't know. But now that Drickus is the champ, I mean, he might come back for that one.
What up, my nigga?
Right.
What up, nigga?
What's up, bitch? What's up, nigga? What's up, my nigga? I was just like, yo, this nigga is wilding, bro. Like,
for all, he was wrong.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Still, I'm like, thank God he didn't do that to Strickland. Strickland would have said it right back.
Right. He probably would have.
Exactly. But I don't know, bro. Like, 299 would be a wild card, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be a banger, though. They got a lot of good fights on that one. A lot of good fights. Yeah. I'm like, but they always do that. Because fucking UFC 199 had a bunch of good ass fights on it too, and it was just like, what the hell? But 200 wasn't bad, dude. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. Because John Jones Cormier was supposed to be the main event, but then of course, John Jones had to piss hot, so he couldn't fight. But then Anderson Silva stepped in.
Yeah, that was the most boring fight I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, because Daniel Cormier played that one too safe.
Oh yeah, I mean it was smart of him too.
Because he tried to stand with him. I think it was in the third round. And he got kicked with that body kick, and he was like, "Oh Lord!" And then he took his ass right back down. He was like, "I ain't doing this." That was like the first time we ever saw Cormier get hit to the body and get hurt like that.
Hey, look, man, he hit him in that right spot, man.
Because Stipe took full advantage of that shit when he fought him. Stipe ate his body up in that was it fourth round, and he finished him.
Yeah. Ooh, man.
All I could think about it. You ever seen that movie Bloodsport?
Oh yeah.
That's all I could think about was John Claude Van Damme said, "Chung Lee sweet in the gut." I'm just like, that's Daniel Cormier all day long. Like, that nigga sweet in the gut. All that damn cake and chicken. I know you remember that song. That fucking cake and chicken song you made. That shit had me dead. Bro.
Oh my God.
I was like, no, this nigga did not make a video talking about some cake and chicken.
Hey, look, man, why do you think what's his name was mad at him?
Who?
Derek Lewis. I mean, hey, it is what it is, man.
I think they might try to get I know they were talking about trying to get McGregor.
Diaz, yeah.
I don't know, but Diaz, did he sign back?
I mean, I would assume they try to sign him just for this one time.
I was gonna say, because I'm like, I don't even think he's signed.
Exactly, he's not, but who knows at this point?
Because I know they wanted to do the fight. Connor wanted to do the fight at 55, and I'm like, I don't see Nate making 55.
Exactly.
Like, I don't think he'd be able to do it.
Honestly, wait. I think Connor should just go up to 170 because he didn't look bad.
No, Connor actually looked good at 170.
Exactly.
But he would be at a serious
True.
Disadvantage at 70.
Yeah.
Because when he was fighting at 70, he was walking around at 170. Like he didn't have to cut weight.
That is true. Whereas most guys are cutting down, so they have some of that power.
Right. There's like Connor basically was just going in there like at his walk around weight.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that shit's nuts. This nigga's walking around at like 170 and he fighting at fucking 145. Like shit.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it is what it is. But let me go on ahead and read off some of these fights for $2.99, just so the viewers understand.
I think I got Poirier and somebody.
Yeah, I got you. So main event: Sean O'Malley, Chito Vera.
Yeah,
solid. Yeah. Dustin Poirier, Benoit Saint Denis.
I don't even know who that is.
People have been telling me about him, so I assume he's good.
I haven't seen him fight.
Yeah, and crazy enough, apparently Poirier almost jumped the gun and thought it was canceled, so he made a statement about it, but he took it right back. Luckily, it wasn't canceled or anything. Turns out they just haven't signed the contracts yet, which that's another problem I'm having. Stop announcing fights when the contracts aren't even signed. Like, dog.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, but anyways, there's the one. Kevin Holland, MVP.
Yeah, that's the
finally one. Michael Venom Page in the UFC.
I saw that shit. I was like, word?
I know, right?
I was like, damn.
So, just for those of y'all that don't know, Michael Venom Page, highly regarded everywhere he's been, like true knockout artist at its finest.
Michael Venom Page was probably the best striker in MMA, not named Anderson Silva when Anderson Silva was in his prime.
Facts.
MVP was that guy and like everywhere else because he was in Bellator. He was all over the place.
Oh yeah.
Signed with Bellator, they let them do whatever they want.
Oh yeah.
So he fought in BKFC.
Yep.
He did boxing matches, regular boxing matches, kickboxing fights. He did everything.
I will say, I think it's a good one for him to fight Holland, but Holland in trouble. Wait, did we get true MVP?
Yeah, MVP gonna light his ass
exactly. Yeah, he even said how him and Wonder Boy made that gentleman's agreement to only stand up. He said I don't think he wants to do that with me. I'm like, yeah, you might be right on this one.
Because he what weight class is it gonna be?
Welterweight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he did go back down. Because I know Holland for a little while he went up to
he was floating.
Yeah.
Well, he's been his last couple fights have been at welterweight because he decided to go back down.
Oh, did he go?
Yeah,
that's true. He did because I know.
Yeah, because remember when he was fighting nonstop, that was all at middleweight.
Yeah, that was 85.
Once he lost to, I forget who it was, but it was a short notice fight. That's when he went back down.
Well, he actually went down for the first time after that fight, and then he went back up.
Oh, okay.
He came back down again.
Cool. All right. Another welterweight fight. Gilbert Burns, Jack Della Maddalena. That's going to be a good one.
Oh, Burns back.
Because
I know I didn't see that one, but I remember he was injured for a while.
Yeah.
He had shoulder surgery or something like that.
Oh, this is one I did not see. Peter Yan Song Yadong.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's going to be
that's going to be a fight.
Moving into the prelims, Curtis Blades, Jailton Almeida. I have not heard of Almeida, but
Almeida, I've seen Almeida fight. He's nice. He's pretty good, yeah.
Okay. Women's flyweight, Caitlin Chohagian, Macy Barber.
Oh, that's gonna be decent.
Somebody getting slapped.
I say I like Macy Barber. Yeah. Macy Barber is cool.
Matus Gemra, I probably said that wrong. I apologize. Versus RDA, Rafael Dos Anjos.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I saw that one.
Oh, and then we actually got a hometown guy, Kyler Phillips, Pedro Munoz.
Yeah, that don't sound like it'd be too bad.
Yeah, no, I like Kyler. He's nice. And then early prelims, Michelle Pejea, Michael Luzchuk, I don't know how to say that last name. I apologize. I'm not gonna try. And then heavyweight fight, Rebellis to Despain, Josh Parishon.
Yeah, I don't know who either one.
Yeah, CJ Vergara, Asu Alma Beyev. Jesus, these names are getting hard. And then Joanne Wood. It is so weird calling her that. Calderwood.
Yeah, that's why I was weird about it. I was
because I'm still used to Calderwood, but now it's just Wood. So I'm like,
it's the same thing.
I know it's Joanne Calderwood Wood.
Right, it's half.
And then Marina Moroz. All right, yeah, stacked.
Yeah,
stacked. So should be good. Should be good.
I remember Joanne Wood was supposed to be that next big thing coming off the Ultimate Fighter. Like she was supposed to be that chick. She just didn't really get off the ground. I mean, she did win a couple of good fights, but she just seemed like she was just kind of, because she was at 15 and then she moved up to 25 and then I think she went back to 15.
Problem is, her fight style is just very awkward.
I mean, she had that weird, she was like a kickboxer.
Yeah.
But her strikes were very forward, moving.
Well, I still remember.
And she was flat-footed.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like,
and I think that's what throws it all to me. But I still remember. I think it was her, this chick was trying to fix her shirt. Then she came and spinning back fisted her in the middle of it. I'm like, dang. And knocked her out. I'm like,
damn, she knocked her out trying to put her titty back in?
Exactly.
Damn.
Yo.
Ruthless.
Cold-blooded.
Like, you just gonna, how you gonna just
backhand
a chick with her titty in her hand? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, that just don't even sound right. That's not ethical.
Hey, what, man?
Damn.
Gotta get the job done. Hey.
But like that?
It's a cold world out here.
So what you think about that Justin Gaethje Max Holloway fight that's supposed to happen?
I like it a lot.
I don't know, man.
The problem is it's dangerous for both of them.
No.
All right, explain.
You saw what happened when Max moved up to 55 against Poirier.
Oh, I forgot he's moving up.
I'm like, bruh.
Yeah, Poirier, never mind. I retract that statement.
Now, I give it to Max. Max did start to kind of, because Max got that gas tank.
Mm-hmm.
So third round on, he started to, kind of mount a comeback. But in the first two rounds, he was getting beat.
Well, I'm going to assume that he's been trying to put on a little bit more weight.
I mean, that Dustin's power was just too much.
Well, problem is though,
Dustin could actually fight at 170 if he really wanted to.
Bruh,
he's a big dude.
I don't like to count out Holloway though.
I'm not counting him out. I'm just saying he's gonna get his ass kicked.
That's counting him out.
No, it's not counting him out.
Hey,
Justin Gaethje is gonna hurt Max. If Poirier was able to hurt Max, and you saw what he did to Justin Gaethje, so I'm just kind of like, come on, dog.
Look, fair enough.
Justin Gaethje got power.
Hey, fair enough.
And you saw what he did to Tony Ferguson. He basically retired that man. Now, granted, his ghost is still fighting in the UFC as we speak, but that Justin Gaethje fight ended his career as we know it. Come on, man.
Oh, no.
Keep it up.
I feel you, but I feel like that Michael Chandler front kick was the icing on the cake, dog. I'm like,
that one was bad.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought he was dead for a second.
But that Justin Gaethje fight was what
look, man,
started
let's
the
be real
downward
here.
Spiral.
Two icings on the cake. That front kick
And
Chandler,
the Chandler,
and then that flying knee, Corey Sandhagen, and what's his name, short dude, Frankie Edgar.
Oh no! See, I think that the beginning of that one was that uppercut, that Brian Ortega when he knocked him out with that uppercut.
Oh no, that was just the start because that was the first time he ever got finished.
Facts.
That's flying knee
on the ground. No, that nigga was like,
that
was like, damn.
That flying knee was the icing on the cake.
Yeah,
because they kept trying to show it and said I don't want to see this anymore. I already feel kind of bad.
Yeah, Frankie was like way past.
Oh yeah, he had to call it, bro.
Like he shouldn't have been fighting Sand.
No, it's like BJ Penn, bro. Like BJ Penn just didn't know when to call it, and it's like, bro, like
that made me sad, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like every time I saw BJ Penn fight after what was the one? His first comeback, Rory McDonald.
Oh yeah, that was when I knew it was time.
But I gave him the benefit of the doubt because he moved up to 70.
Yeah,
and I was like, this dude don't need to be fighting at 170.
But the problem is,
he's
though, like
small.
Rory just started toying with it, like started doing the Muhammad Ali shuffle on him. I'm like, oh yeah.
But you got to think about it. This nigga BJ Penn rolls out of the bed at 168 pounds. Exactly. Rory McDonald's walking around at like 205.
Exactly.
I'm like, you ain't got no reason, no business in the fucking cage with that dude. Yeah. Like, you're too small. And then he goes down to 45, and I'm like, all right, bet. Like, we gonna see some shit.
Yep, no.
And Frankie fucking destroyed his ass at 145. I was like, dog, it's time, bro. Like, when he came, did you see that fight?
Oh yeah,
the fighting style he was using with that upright ass fucking weird shit. I was like, what are you doing? Like, that's not how you fight. And I mean, he just got demolished, and I was like, it's time, bro. It's time.
Hey, look.
That's when
again, it's always a tough one too, because it's like, who are we to say who needs to call it? That's what I always say first. But then it's like, there was a point where it's like, bro, like you really got to start thinking.
When you see what they're doing.
Oh yeah,
that's what it broke. Like,
and then it's like, bro, you got to think about your family at some point. Like,
it's like if you're fighting guys that are not top tier quality guys, and you're getting your ass kicked, and it's time for you to let it go.
Oh yeah.
I mean, some of the guys, like, they fight top tier guys. Like, you look at we'll take Tony Ferguson for example, because he's like the latest case of it. I mean, he got his ass kicked by Justin Gaethje, right? No foul, no harm, no foul. Justin Gaethje's like top 3 in the world. Like, he's one of those guys. So you're thinking, okay, he just was the better man. Not to mention that Tony Ferguson was on some dumb shit, and he dropped to 55 twice before the fight, which is like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? So that was just crazy. Maybe it was the weight cut. We kind of chalked it up to something.
Yeah, but at the end of the day,
after that fight, he was never the same.
Exactly.
It's like he just kept losing. And I mean, he fought top guys. Like, he lost to Oliveira,
Beneil Dariush.
Mm-hmm. Who else was it? It was somebody else. And then he fought Chandler, and he got the ghost kicked out of him. And then that was the end. That was basically it. And I mean, he actually wasn't looking too bad until he got kicked in the face. I mean, he was doing decent. And then he got caught, and it was like, damn, maybe he just got caught that night. But then he loses to Paddy Pimblett, and I'm just like, all right, it's time. Yeah. Like, if you losing to Paddy Pimblett, I thought he was gonna beat Paddy Pimblett. Because I'm like, Paddy Pimblett gets a lot of hype. Well, he did for a little while, but to me, he ain't that good.
Yeah.
I'm just like, he ain't that nice.
Apparently, too, there's a lot of talk that I was just seeing this earlier. There's a lot of talk that Kobe might get cut because he's refusing to fight Shot that Russian dude in welterweight that's like on the come up. Shavkat or something like that.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Apparently, he's refusing to fight.
Yeah, because he'll lose.
Exactly. But
that dude is nice.
Oh yeah, I know. But it's like nice. I've been saying, Kobe has a hard time when he has to fight somebody under 40 years old.
I say, yeah, he's not Russian. He's from
Yeah, I know he's not actually Russian, but
Yes, I think he's from the same place that Valentina is from.
okay.
Kazakhstan or something. I think he's from
Okay,
Kazakhstan.
okay.
He's somewhere over there. But yeah, that dude's a beast though.
Yeah.
Kobe would get his ass kicked.
Oh yeah. Hey, look, that's what I said. To some degree, I can't fault him for not wanting to fight the dude.
No, I don't want to fight that dude.
It's like, yeah, you find him. Oh no.
You want to talking about some? Yeah, that's your opponent. No.
Hey, look, it is what it is. Hey, hoops though has been crazy lately.
Man, what is going on?
Hey, Lord, man.
All these people dropping these, 60 and 70 pieces? What the fuck just happened?
Curry just dropped 60 last night in a loss. So, like, dang, bro.
I mean, the same thing Booker, he had, 62? And they lost that game.
Hey, look, but I'm used to him losing games like that.
I'm like, damn.
That 71 still has a sour taste in my mouth. I'm like, I'm sorry, bro. I say this all the time. If you put up 50, you need to win the game.
You would think.
Yeah, but
that happens a lot
now. Embiid was probably the craziest one, but it's a shame now. Which, bro,
people need to stop shitting on him. Bro.
But hang on, though. We need to talk about this again because we talked about it before. How Boogie said it best: all the nerds need to get out of basketball.
Well,
bro, this 65 game minimum thing is stupid because Embiid's pretty much going to be ineligible for MVP now because he just got that injury, so he's going to have to sit out. And he only had 3 games left.
That was like 5.
Last I read, it was 3. But hey, 3 to 5, regardless.
Because he tried to play in that
exactly, and that's how he got hurt.
Game. Yeah, and he fucked himself up even more.
Yeah, but bro,
but
what's up?
There is he can still get it because they have waivers. How you think that fucking what the hell was it Kawhi? I think it was one of the years Kawhi got the defensive player of the year. He didn't play 65 games and they signed he got a waiver because I guess he got hurt or something.
Is that a for sure thing?
Yeah, they have like a waiver for I guess if like you miss games because you're actually hurt and you're not just fucking off. It's like they were talking about it on this podcast.
Okay, well that's a plus. At least
they were saying that they have like some type of waivers that you can get to be eligible if you're injured.
Okay, well that's a plus at least.
It's not in your control.
So exactly, but I hate all these casts that are like, well, availability is the best stat. I'm like, that's true, but bruh, it's an injury. Like that can happen at any point.
And I mean, Joel's been injury prone his whole career.
Exactly.
So I'm just kind of like, what do you expect?
Yeah, but it's like the thing like, that irritates me about this 65 game minimum. Yeah, because I broke it down to somebody like this. Okay, so say like, out of the blue,
money now.
And also say out of the blue, every top star misses the maximum that you can miss. So what, we gonna be giving MVP to like Peyton Pritchard or somebody? Like
exactly.
I'm like, you sit there and have a problem with it because now apparently this dude is a superstar caliber player.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro,
makes no sense.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, look, if you would have said a 50 game minimum,
that would have been more realistic.
Exactly.
50 game minimum is way more realistic. That would make sense.
Exactly.
But that 65 shit, I'm like, come on, man.
Exactly. Because you never know. Like, heck, Halliburton only has to miss, I think it's 3 to 5 games as well. And he can't make all NBA. I'm like, what does that matter?
Right, I'm like that dude.
Like you're just trying to play with his money now.
Because I'm like, you make all NBA, that's
a max contract.
Yeah, that's like max contract or other incentives that you get,
And it's like, let's be real here. That dude is arguably the best point guard in the league right now. Other than Shea.
I don't consider
exactly.
Shea
I don't either, but technically he's listed as a point guard.
Shea is more like a 2 guard.
Exactly. He's a combo guard.
Yeah, a combo guard plays basically like a 2 guard.
Exactly, but he is listed as a point. So
that dude is scoring.
Oh yeah,
he's straight mid-range killer right now. Like that, he's shooting guard.
And then I don't know if you saw the news that broke yesterday. This nigga Doc Rivers is about to be the East coach for the All-Star game.
You didn't know that?
No, it broke yesterday.
Yeah, but he coaches the Bucks and the
Bro,
Bucks
he's only picked. How many games has he coached this season?
Not very many.
Exactly my point.
He's still the coach of the Bucks.
It doesn't matter.
They're the best team in the East.
It doesn't matter though.
I think, are they number 1 now?
I don't know.
I think they are.
Let's find out real quick.
It's either them or Boston. One of the two of them.
I still think it's Boston, to be honest.
I say because
it's Boston.
It's still Boston.
But they said Joe Mazzulla is ineligible since he did it last year. But I'm like, bro, you kind of just spat in the face of everybody else.
What the fuck you mean?
Bro,
they don't let you do it multiple years now?
Apparently.
Shit, they used to all the time.
But I'm like, bro, like, if you're going to give it to somebody, like, give it to the Cleveland coach. Give it to, is Thibodeau still the coach in New York?
Yeah.
Yeah, give it to Thibodeau. Don't give it to a dude that hasn't coached more than 10 games this season.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't even think it's been 10.
Exactly.
I think it's probably been like 2, 3 maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah, no.
That's why I say it's a spit in the face to everybody else, because, like, the dude just got hired, like, what, a week ago?
I can't. I'm still fucking salty they hired Doc.
Exactly.
But I will say this. Doc Rivers is a coach that does well coaching better.
Oh yeah, we talked about this many times.
So he might do okay in Milwaukee. We'll see.
You know, speaking of the standings right now, so how they are starting with the East.
I say they already lost one game.
Exactly. So standings starting with the East: Boston at number 1, Milwaukee 2, Cavaliers 3, Knicks 4, Philly 76ers 5. Pacers 6, Miami at 7, Orlando at 8, Chicago at 9, and Atlanta at 10.
See, told you.
And then
I told you that Miami was gonna get back up there.
Oh yeah, I knew. That Terry Rozier pickup. They have benefited a little bit more from it.
He gets buckets better than Kyle Lowry.
Yeah. And then moving on to the West top 10, OKC number 1, number 2 Timberwolves.
Yep.
Number 3 Clippers. They put it together finally. Denver at number 4. Number 5 the Kings. Number 6 the Suns, who are probably going to drop down if they don't get it together.
They've actually been playing pretty good.
They have, but they need some more defense. They need to make some moves.
Can they afford it?
Well,
that's the question.
Let's be real.
They afford it?
They talked about trying to get Miles Bridges, and I'm like, I don't see a point to it, dog.
Defense.
Well, more so like
live threat.
Well, more so like with what you're probably going to have to give up, because Allen's going to have to go, and somebody else is probably going to have to go. Somebody key.
They're going to trade for him?
Most likely.
Oh, how about that?
Number 7, Pelicans. Number 8, Mavericks. Number 9, Fakers. Yeah. Number 10, Jazz.
Oh, God. The Jazz?
Yeah.
They're in the top 10?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I thought them niggas was going to be in the basement. I thought they was like definite lottery first round, like lottery pick.
I mean, let's be real here though,
because they was talking about having a fire sale because they was talking about everybody is available. I'm like, damn, everybody.
Truth be told,
even marketing is y'all's guy right now. Y'all gonna trade him?
I'm surprised they still have Jordan Clarkson.
Oh, he available?
They said I know he is
available.
I'm surprised nobody's went and got him yet.
I'm surprised Phoenix didn't try to pick him up.
They did.
Oh, did they?
Mm-hmm. I said that would have been their best move too.
Shit, Phoenix they got a point guard sitting on the couch right now that could help them out. So,
Indeed.
They could probably get him for next to nothing.
Hey, Phoenix, hit up John Wall.
Yeah, you can get that nigga a fucking pack of bubble gum and a $50 bill and he'll play.
ain't lying.
Not trying to disrespect John Wall. I like John Wall, but John Wall wants to play.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he right now he'll play like for whatever.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
He just want to get on the court.
And then I know too. The Clippers are talking about we're going to trade Bones Highland and PJ Tucker.
I'm kind of mad they would even do that.
Exactly. I don't want us to get rid of PJ Tucker, to be honest, because I know he'll be crucial in playoffs. I know he would be.
I was kind of surprised they.
The problem is though
they're not playing.
Well,
right now.
I had to explain this to some homies yesterday.
They're trying to save him.
Well, it's either that or because we have too many guys that are good on both sides of the ball, so it's kind of hard for us to fit them in somewhere.
True. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, so it's like I understand that case, but I'm like, let's be real here. Bones Highland, I don't mind if we trade him, especially if we can get some picks back for him, because we definitely need some picks back, especially after giving all of them to OKC. Yeah. So I've been saying, like, even when the Harden trade was still going on, like, if we had to get rid of Bones, I was fine with it because I would have much rather kept KJ Martin, to be honest.
I mean, how many picks did they give up for him?
A lot, bro.
For Harden?
Oh, no, not picks. That was mainly players, dog.
I'm about to say, because I know they gave up
Batum, Rocco, KJ Martin.
Oh, they gave up 3 guys?
Yeah. And I think there might have been a second-round pick involved.
I was about to say, they ain't give up no picks.
I feel like there might have been a second-round pick. I just can't recall. But, like...
What you thinking about Brooklyn, though? Brooklyn talking about... well, they said that they don't want to trade Mikal Bridges, but there's been a lot of people inquiring.
Oh, yeah, I'm not surprised at all.
About Mikal.
I've been saying Phoenix should not have traded him.
I'm like, I think Brooklyn should move him.
Yeah, you'll get a lot back, honestly.
Yeah, because, I mean, you remember when they traded for James Harden, they gave up a lot of picks to get James. So they could probably trade Mikal and get at least a couple of first-round picks
Truly
back.
told, you could actually move him and Cam and get even more, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they was talking about everybody, man. They was going
to... Yeah, I mean, they're in full rebuild.
Bridges, Johnson, they was talking about the Thomas.
Yeah.
They was everybody.
Oh, yeah.
They say everybody is available right now.
I wouldn't doubt it, to be honest. It's like I said, bro. If I was Phoenix, I would not have traded Mikal from the start. That's just me, though, because realistically, well, here's my thing. He's not a... Hang on. Here's my thing. I get it. He's not a superstar caliber player compared to Kevin Durant. I understand that. But...
No, I'm just talking about the season. Do you honestly think if they would have kept Mikal Bridges, that he would have been able to put on that load that Kevin Durant has put on this season and keep them afloat? Absolutely not. Mikal ain't doing it in Brooklyn. You think he was going to do it in the West?
That team is trash, though.
It doesn't matter. He ain't out here dropping 30 every night. He ain't averaging 30.
That's fair.
In the West.
But we're talking...
In the West.
But, bro, we're talking about a dude that's a literal demigod.
That's exactly my point.
Exactly.
So why would you have not traded Mikal for that?
But also, too, I say this all the time. If Phoenix would have kept that core team that got them to finals and just added better role players / more defense, they could have potentially been back in finals. It might have it still costed them Chris Paul.
Well, when you get Chris Paul, who can't keep his ass on the floor in the postseason, and then Devin Booker decides when he wants to play and when he don't want to play, like, you gotta have some type of consistent offense.
Right. Tilt your head real quick. Down. Okay, just wanted to make sure.
What?
Wanted to make sure it was still on.
Oh. You got, yeah, like D-Book, like he'll have a game where he'll be like, oh, he went out and got 40. Then the next game he got 12.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you can't have it.
You are right, though, about Chris Paul. I mean, hey, I'm a Clipper fan. You know how long I had to deal with it.
Because I mean, they had a chance to go last year if he wouldn't have got hurt.
Yeah.
So I'm like, honestly, man, I think they did the right thing doing the Kevin Durant trade. I mean,
that's fair.
If they would have been able to keep Mikal and get KD, that would have been cool.
Oh yeah.
I don't think.
It wasn't going to work. It wasn't going to work.
I mean, I don't think they had enough other players to give up.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mikal was the only one that was, because the package was basically centered around him.
Yeah.
So,
well, it's even like, with the Clippers right now, like, I was talking with Wilson yesterday because we were talking when we finally get the Battle of LA in playoffs. Hey, look, the way the Lakers are going, I don't know.
Even if they did have the Battle of LA in the playoffs, that wouldn't even be a fair fight. The Clippers would wash them niggas out with ease. Like, it wouldn't even be close.
I ain't gonna say that.
Shit, the way the Lakers been playing this year.
Yeah, but the problem is, I don't know. It's like, I'd be a fool to sit here and say, oh yeah, we can wipe the floor with the Lakers.
Yeah, I think they would.
Hey, look.
I don't think it would be a sweep.
It definitely wouldn't be a sweep.
It might be a gentleman's sweep. They might get one, maybe 2 games, but the Clippers will walk off with that series easy.
Oh yeah, I mean, I still would expect it to be tough though.
I mean, you get like playoff P and Kawhi, like playoff Kawhi.
Kawhi been on tear, bro.
Especially Kawhi, he ups his game in the playoffs.
And on top of that, too, they're finally doing what we should have did last year. He's playing a good amount of minutes.
But they're letting him play.
Exactly, just to get his body right.
I'm like, just let the man do his thing. I mean, he wants to play, let him play.
Exactly, so...
I think this fucking load management shit that they didn't had him on all of these years is what made him.
Oh yeah, it was. But also too, let's be real here. We're not gonna sit here and act like others don't load manage. Like they were just open about it.
What do you mean? Oh, I'm not saying that.
No, I know, but a lot of cats like to sit here and say, "Oh, that 65 game minimum is because of him and Paul George." I'm like, bro, other people load manage. Like
Joel Embiid load manages. LeBron load manages.
Exactly.
A lot.
Exactly.
So I'm like, if you're going to say something to anybody, I'm like, LeBron.
And then let's not forget the new street clothes, Ben Simmons.
Why he the new street clothes?
This nigga basically gave the Nets a trial run. It was out the next game.
What's wrong with him now?
This thing apparently tweaked his ankle and he was hooping too. That's what's funny about it.
So he was playing like old Ben?
Oh yeah. Like he almost had a triple double like in the first half.
Oh damn.
Like this
so
man
Ben is back?
No, not anymore.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm saying that he was
back for a second.
I'm like, because I mean, he would never even play like that when he was healthy.
This man literally hit it. Let me tell you, this man basically hit it. I just had to show y'all I still had it. I'm gonna go sit back down.
Well, I mean, he got how many years is on his contract? I want to say this is it. I think he's got a player option next year, and that's it. And that's done.
You're gonna have to take pennies on the dollar.
I mean, yeah. I think he's on an expiring right now.
That's why I'm like, he is the new age street clothes.
No, I won't say he's the new age street clothes. He is street clothes.
That's why I say he's the new street clothes.
I mean, Anthony Davis has been doing well this year.
I don't know about last night. He only had like 8 points for a second.
No, I'm saying as far as playing.
Yeah.
Like he hasn't been sitting.
Kawhi been playing.
Yeah, it's just like all of the guys you usually give shit about sitting out have actually been playing.
Exactly. As I say, Ben Simmons has officially taken the role. Street clothes.
Like Ben Simmons, we got to get him a different one though. He got his own bullshit going on.
Scared to shoot street clothes.
It's like that nigga is just like, I don't know, man. Is he still not shooting the ball?
I didn't get a chance to watch the game. I doubt he is, to be honest.
I mean, as he was just playing aggressive though, and being the way he was,
yeah,
that'll be good enough for that team.
Exactly.
They got shooters.
Exactly.
But they don't need him to shoot.
Yeah,
because they don't have like a real big man. So
that is true.
Like him clogging the paint isn't going to really be that big of a deal.
That is true.
Like that was what everyone was talking about. Oh man, Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, they gonna be Kobe and Shaq. Da, da, da. No, they're not, because Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid operate in the same area, so they're just gonna get in each other's way. Like that's never gonna.
Kobe was an assassin, no matter where he was at.
Right, Kobe could play the perimeter, or if he wanted to dunk, he could do that, but he didn't have to. Like Ben Simmons has to go to the rim. He can't score any other way. Now, Joel Embiid can space the floor. Like, he can shoot threes and do all of that other stuff. But he likes to play bully ball.
Exactly.
So, he's going to be in the paint. So, that's never going to work.
Hey, we'll see.
They tried it with James Harden, and that shit
didn't work. Didn't work.
James Harden being in LA is on some different shit, though. Like, he seems to be playing different.
Oh, he's just doing what we need him to do, and that's just run the floor.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about like in terms of like production.
Yeah.
Like he's actually scoring and doing it efficiently.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's been consistent. Like when he was in Philly, it's like you get a 40-point game out of him one night and then a 9-point game the next, and then he might be out for 2 games.
So the problem is, though, he's talking about he wants to sign a contract to where he can retire a Clipper. I'm like,
yeah, I mean, he what do you mean?
We don't have the money.
They'd be able to give him something, because I mean, he ain't got
probably not what he's gonna want, though, because we're still working on Paul George.
Because I mean, he probably ain't got that long left.
That is true, but we're still working on Paul George's extension, which a lot of teams are looking at us work on that.
I mean, well, no. How old is James Harden? He's 34?
Hey, Siri.
33?
How old is James Harden?
He might have
James Harden is 34 years old.
34. So yeah, he might have like a solid, like maybe 3 more years in him.
Yeah.
Like 3 more years of prime basketball.
I was about to say, because this extension we just gave Kawhi. After that, he's done.
What do you mean?
He's not going to be playing at a high level. I'll say that.
Who?
Kawhi.
Why not?
Well, we gave him a 3-year extension. That nigga's knees are already going as we speak.
You do know that he's younger than James Harden, right?
I know. I know. That nigga got old man knees.
That's true.
So,
because I think him and Paul George came in the same draft.
No.
I think they did.
No. Kawhi came after.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Kawhi came the following year. Because Paul George talked about it. Him and Gordon Hayward are the only 2 left in their draft class.
He did come the year after, because they actually traded the point guard. Because what's his name? He didn't float it around the league.
Who traded who?
San Antonio traded to get Kawhi, because Indiana actually drafted him. And then he got traded to San Antonio for George Hill and something else. Yeah, because I know PG was talking about it, that he was mad because he wanted Kawhi to come there, because then they could basically do what they're doing now.
That team would have been crazy too with them too.
Oh man!
Oh my god! A younger Kawhi and a
young PG, young Kawhi.
Oh my god! Roy Hibbert when he was actually good.
Roy Hibbert.
Yeah,
Lance Stevenson.
Yep. D West.
Because then they had Danny Granger was on his way out. Because he was the star when Paul George came, because Paul George was actually coming off the bench behind him. And then when he got injured and he didn't come back the same.
Yeah.
That's when PG pretty much took over the team.
Yeah. Shout out to my spiritual brother, Danny Granger.
Your spiritual brother?
Oh, he's a Jehovah's Witness now.
Now? He converted?
Yeah.
He said,
after that story we all heard from the community. That team would have been nice. They probably could have got past that Miami team with that team.
Oh yeah, I think so.
I mean, regardless, that Spurs team won the second time, but
it won't no stopping them. That 2014 Spurs team, they was just built.
Yeah, even the first time that they faced, it was
close.
Oh yeah, so you knew that next year.
Man, you knew. Yeah, they wanted that revenge tour.
Oh yeah,
they fucked around. They was pulling the ropes out on them.
I still don't care what anybody says. That I think it was that Game 6 where Ray Allen hit that 3 to 6.
Game 6. Yeah.
That is still 100% one of the greatest Game 6s I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a real good one.
Oh yeah, but
they was pulling the gold ropes out on them. It was a wrap. It was over. As soon as he hit that shot, you saw him say, he was like, man, put the fucking ropes up. He was mad. He was mad as hell. He said that was so disrespectful. Yeah. He was talking about it in an interview. He was like, oh man, that was just the most disrespectful thing. It's like, we're on our home court and they're pulling the ropes out on us. He was just like, they really think this is over. Mm-hmm. I'm like, shit, I was on TV like, oh yeah, y'all niggas is cooked.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then old Ray came through with that one last hero shot, because I don't think he ever had another one of those for the rest of his career. I think that was the last one.
Gave everything for that shot.
That nigga saved LeBron's legacy.
Yeah, somewhat.
Shit, he got him that championship.
That is true, but I'm saying.
LeBron did his thing in Game 7, but if it wasn't for that shot, there would have been no Game 7.
Yeah, it was a wrap. It was a wrap.
It was dead in the water at that point.
Yeah. So, you got anything else, boss man?
What you thinking about the Super Bowl?
Oh my god! So let me explain something.
Is Kermit gonna come through?
Well, here's my thing.
Shut Kermit down.
Here's my thing. We already know what Kermit and Kelsey are gonna do.
Yeah, I'm
not worried about them two. I'm worried about another player, Taylor Swift.
This nigga.
Look, bro, you gotta understand. Taylor Swift powers, man, willed them this far.
Hey, man, get the fuck out of here.
Look, bro. Look, let me explain something to you.
No.
Let me start off with this question.
Oh, God.
Do you think sports are a little bit rigged?
Sometimes, yeah. Depends on what it is.
This season has made me feel like they are rigged to the fullest extent. Because it's like, I said, when before KC played Baltimore, either A, the refs are going to get heavily involved, or this is somehow, some way going to be Lamar's worst game of the season. What do you know? It was Lamar's worst game of the season. And you cannot sit here and convince me that it just magically happened.
I was not expecting Baltimore to lose.
Exactly, because they had the better team.
But you can never count Kansas City out.
Well, no, you can never count out Kermit.
Yeah, exactly.
The rest of KC, oh yeah, I can count them now. Well, except Kelsey.
Yeah, I'm about to say Kelsey is good.
Too, it was crazy to me because Kelsey just could not drop anything that game.
No.
Bro, this man had glue on his hands. Had to.
That man had them super grip gloves.
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck?
Bro, look, all I'm asking for is, look, I just want a nice, fair game. That's all I'm asking for.
Hey, man, you got to put the money in their pocket if you want fair.
Oh, I mean, Taylor Swift being at every Chiefs game has already put enough money in her pocket. So
Fair enough.
let this be a fair game. And then watch, I'm calling it now. Somehow, some way, during halftime show, Usher and Taylor Swift gonna have some song together all of a sudden. I'm calling it.
Why Usher?
Why not?
Is he performing?
Yeah.
Oh. Shows how much I care about the halftime show. I'm just like, I ain't really worried about that.
Look, bro. I said, to be fair, Usher could just put on the whole Confessions album and just stand there, and everybody would be cool with it. I'm just saying.
I mean, you ain't lying. Like,
but also too, the videos have me cracking up. The nerdy looking black dude on the phone called the cops, and it said Roger Goodell stopping Detroit and Baltimore niggas from linking up for the Super Bowl with the Usher halftime show during Black History Month.
Wow.
Some nigga put in the comments, yeah, they were gonna what up though and to us to death.
Hell, dog.
We were gonna get earn today.
Damn.
All right, every Hellcat and Scat Bag was gonna get stolen.
Right. Damn. Yeah, they ain't had to do them like that.
Hey, look, man. It was probably for the best.
He said, "What up, doing too?"
You sound stupid.
No, I can't do it. I was watching this podcast recently. Is like a basketball thing, and I guess the brothers, I think they were from Baltimore. They had to be because as soon as they started talking, I could only make it through the first 5 minutes. And I was like, I was like, I can't listen to this anymore. I was like, their fucking voices are just annoying.
Well, because I got one, I got a homie that's from Baltimore, so I'll be messing with him. I'm like, man, like y'all talk so crazy, and he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I heard a nigga say, I said, how the hell you go Putin snoops in the fucking lane, Jootin' noops if you ain't got no Putin snoops. The Putin snoops in the fucking Jing lane, Jootin' noops. You feel me? I'm like, what?
Like, I ain't even ever heard none of that shit.
I'm like,
He was, where the fuck? What the fuck is this, bruh? Where was this person from?
Hey, look, either he's from Canada or Baltimore, but he claimed he wasn't from Baltimore. But I'm like, I can hear a Baltimore nigga saying that.
I couldn't hear nobody ever saying no shit like that. The fact that you heard someone say that, I'm just like, what? What? He said what?
Exactly. Don't ask me how I remember it word for word.
Nigga, I would remember that shit too because it'd be like, yo, what the fuck?
All right, I heard a nigga say snag biblical skin. I'm like, what?
Yo.
Or he's like,
where did
you row in my oosh now with my fuckle yang? I'm like, what are y'all talking about?
This nigga sound like he on some E40 shit. The motherfucker be making up his own words. I'm like, damn, nigga. Fucking answer talking about some like, ooh, what's good, my weebilization? Like, weebilization, nigga. What the fuck? What is the hell is that? What is that? It's like, oh no, it's like Weeble. You know, I call him the Weeble Wobble Weeble with the Weeble. It's like, no, nigga, I don't know. I don't understand none of that. Like, just be making up your own words.
What's the weed for it? So I'm just kind of nervous. I'm a jewelry.
E40 is different, man. He literally has his own language.
Oh yeah, well, that's just the Bay, dog.
I ain't never heard nobody else from the Bay talk like that except him.
That's fair.
Too Short don't talk like that.
True.
Nobody else talk like that. Only E40. That's his own language.
Hey, look, but go back to the Super Bowl. Look. Niners, I said this last week. tighten up. We can't have this coming back from behind because let me tell y'all, last week y'all had me looking at the bleach.
This nigga said the bleach.
I was prepared.
Shit, I remember I watched the first half and I was like, I had to pull out the fucking I had to pull out the Pinky voice at halftime. I'm over here like, this shit's over. I was so mad. I was like, this is some more bullshit.
Hey, look.
Then I turned it back on in the fourth quarter, and it was like, oh shit, okay, we might
did
be
you see
here.
that? Did you see that Brandon Ayuk catch though, where bounced off dude's face mask?
Yeah.
Bro, I was like, dang, like, why can't you do that all the time?
Right, I'm just like, they came back with a vengeance. And
hey, look, all I'm saying is, McCaffrey, just do what you do. Brock Purdy, just.
Tighten the fuck up.
Yeah, tighten up. Also, just channel all that anger that you got for Cam Newton and torch these niggas.
Yeah, for Cam.
Debo, look, man, if you get hurt, put a Band-Aid on it. Yeah.
Nigga.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Ayuk, tighten up.
If you break something.
Yeah, Nick Bosa, remember, Kermit is half black. So.
Oh my god!
Just channel all that inner racism that people claim you got, and just go off. Chase Young, I don't know because they talking about benching you. I don't know, dog. Tighten up. Jarvarius, you don't gotta be super aggressive every snap. You just either need to swat the ball, pick it off, or just make sure the receiver doesn't get a hand on the ball. Now, when I say that last part, don't DK Metcalf somebody.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't be that guy. That name is so funny.
Tayshaun Gibson, if you play, I swear to God, if you make some stupid play, just take your pads off and walk out the arena. Because you've been making some of the dumbest plays I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, God. Yeah, he has. I don't know.
Like,
you might watch more than me, but I'm like, I've seen him make.
Ambry Thomas, if the ball's in the air, go for the ball. Don't hug a nigga.
Pause.
No, that's literally what he did.
That nigga better have said no homo.
Hey, look. It looked pretty suspect when he did it. This nigga's looking at the ball. He's like, oh, the ball's right there. The ball's right. Let me give you a hug real quick. I'm like, bro, like, what are you doing?
Like, me. Get off me.
Go to George Kittle more. He doesn't need to block every drive.
Yeah, I wonder why they don't give him the ball.
I'm telling you, we're talking about the second best tight end in the league, arguably.
I'm like, they don't pass it to George like
because
that.
He's always blocking. I don't get it. Also, Juszczyk is a pretty good receiver for a fullback. Let's use him.
Something. Stop trying to give it to Debo all the time.
Exactly. My last problem. Look, Brock, if Debo gets hurt, remember, he's not the only receiver you have.
Right.
And don't forget how to throw the ball just because Debo's not on the field.
Yeah, he be getting amnesia like a motherfucker. Debo go down.
Like, dang.
Like, damn, dog.
Other than that, we wish y'all well. Look, we got to stop we got to stop the Kansas City Swifties, bro.
Oh, my God.
Dang.
Man, let that woman live, man.
Oh, bro, I'm just tired of seeing her, and I'm tired of her fans.
What do you mean? They were there before this.
I know, but they just annoy me.
I mean,
like, why are y'all worshiping celebrities?
I don't know. I
that's goofy.
Honestly, I keep it real. I know more male Taylor Swift fans than I know female.
That
Taylor
is
Swift
wild.
fans. They just think she's hot, and I'm just like, ew. I'm like,
she looks like she aged like 2% milk.
I mean, she's not horrible looking,
but she's not the great.
I'm like,
Hey, look, now, in Kelsey's case, I understand. It was a business decision. I completely understand.
I mean, he got to be a power couple with somebody.
Exactly.
Shit, why not Taylor Swift?
That's why I get it, dog. I don't like that he all of a sudden started giving off state trooper vibes when he got with her.
Well,
and, you know, the nigga just swept off all the blackness that we were giving him, and yeah.
Well, I mean, he can't be, you know, he can't have his honorary membership and date Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah,
like you can't do both.
Well, yeah, that's why we took it from him and gave it to Max Crosby.
I'm just like, yeah.
I'll just say, you saw the video, Raider Nation. Y'all need to pull up to the stadium.
Yeah.
It's about to be a movie.
Right.
I'm like,
I was just like, you know what you want.
Exactly. I'm like,
he was about to be. I was like, I got you. He was like, hey, y'all niggas pull up. Yeah, you knew it. I knew it as soon as he's like, y'all need to pull up. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, I know where you was going.
Exactly. I'm like, hold on.
He talking to Raider Nation. Y'all, hey, Raider Nation, you know Raider Nation's niggas, man. Hey, Raider Nation, y'all niggas pull up, come holler at your boy. Yo, I was like, you know what he wanted to say.
Yeah, hey, look.
He had the PG-13 that shit real quick.
Hey, look, man, he just didn't want that fine either.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. Only NBA players get away with that.
True.
Because you be seeing them with the when they mic them up.
Oh yeah,
they be saying they don't even need to be mic'd up. You see Russell Westbrook out there, he be on that shit. You hear his ass across the book. Fucking nigga, what the motherfucker? I'm like, yo, Russell Westbrook. Wow.
Remember Carmelo back every time he get a rebound?
Oh yeah. Fuck out of here, nigga. He fucking get that shit. He see the shit bounce off the rim, be like, fuck out of here, nigga, I got it. I'm like, damn, Melo, like, relax. I'm like, what? Why you gotta get the rebound? Shit, Kevin Garnett was the same way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That nigga blocked somebody's shot. He shit out of here, nigga.
Hey, look, JG was just crazy.
That nigga was wild.
Oh yeah.
He was wild.
It is what it is. Take us out though, dog.
All right. Well, appreciate y'all listening to us talk some shit today. We on next week, or you on?
Oh yeah, we on. I will be on Sneak This Podcast with the homie Greg. Make sure to check him out.
When is that?
Tuesday. I should be filming.
Like the day after tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh, damn. This week? Shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
I know. We almost got the dates mixed up. But yeah, I'll be on there. But yeah, we'll be back. Yeah.
All right. Shit. Well, see y'all next week.